Stay ahead of the game with the MOJO. We got picks, hot takes, all the info. Mo dropping stats, crunching numbers, that's the vibe. Joe say what he see and feel, gon' decide. If you ain't tuning in, throw a flag on the play. It's going down over here the MOJO way.
How old is Stu Pickles?
We're just finding out that we potentially are older than Stu Pickles was.
Yep. Yeah, he was in his mid to late 30s.
Okay, all right.
Most frequently, several episodes and sources place his age around 35 to 39, with one episode even explicitly stating he's 35.
Dude, he looks terrible.
Yep.
That's wild.
Yep.
How old was the mother? Dee Dee, right? Was it Dee Dee Pickles?
Yeah. I remember.
This is not a Rugrats podcast.
It could be.
But honestly, it fucking could be.
Dee Dee Pickles. How old? 32 in the original show.
Dude, what?
Yeah. In the reboot. Oh, there's a reboot.
What?
I didn't realize that. Yeah.
Dude, Stu Pickles looks terrible for his age.
Well, remember, a 1990s 35 and a 2025 35 isn't the same. We saw those pictures of those draft classes back in the day, right? Where they look older. Like a lot of. Remember, they didn't ban cigarettes in restaurants until like the late 2000s.
That and the drinking thing, right? Because I feel like our generation and younger now are kind of tapping into like not drinking as much.
Yeah,
and but it wears on people as they get older.
Yeah, statistically, I think the numbers are lower than ever of people that drink alcohol. Cigarette smoke, secondhand smoke. It's just not the same. Like
it's true.
Yeah, hold on. Let me find this next thing.
So we're assuming that Stu Pickles was a raging alcoholic and smoked cigarettes daily. It's the assumption that we're going with here. Yeah, first couple minutes of the show.
Oh my gosh. Wait. Oh yeah, because you're doing Doug, right?
Today I was, but a few weeks ago I was going. I was like, ba-da-ba-ba, and it was Stu Pickles at a barbecue. I love a good barbecue.
Oh god, I'll find this picture later. I gotta find it. But it was they're doing it was showing like the Mel Kipers talking to the draft. The guys look like they're 35 years old, but they're 22.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
it's either like were they really bad with their health, or are we just wimpier?
I'd say they're really bad with their health.
Yeah, I like that.
We're strong men. Yeah. We're big strong men. But we are. Sounds like we're older than Stu Pickles, unfortunately.
Damn.
Yeah.
Will we look better than Stu Pickles?
Absolutely.
Right? He looks rough.
Is without question. Yeah.
He looked a little bit rough.
Yep.
Anyway, it is NFL trade deadline day.
Yay.
Woo.
Happy Tuesday. Super Tuesday.
I tell you what, if the Jets don't fumble that bag, I feel like even their GM said, thrilled for their value in the 2 blockbuster trades. And they kept Garrett Wilson, which was nice, I think.
Yeah, I read that he was untouchable. I think he was from the same draft class as Sauce Gardner.
But 2 first-rounders for a cornerback, and nothing against Sauce, but I mean, if I can get 2 first-rounders, I'm taking it.
Oh, yeah.
For a 1-7 team?
Yeah, and he's also, he is, what's the word I'm looking for? He is under contract, which is nice. Like, he already signed that deal, so it's not like a rental or anything like that.
Right.
So that's good.
So it's good for Indy, but also, I mean, because they obviously 7-2, mm-hmm. They have more pieces to build around.
Yes.
So the Jets are 1-7, and you have pieces to get rid of. But as it stands now, the Jets have, what did I say? 2 first-round picks in 2026.
Yep.
2 second-round picks in 2026.
Yeah.
And 3. I may have said it wrong, but I sent it to you earlier. All right, 2027 they'll have 3 first-round picks and 2 second-rounders, and then in 2026 they'll have 2 first-round picks. So in the next 2 years, between the first and second round, they have 6 picks, right? 3?
That sounds right.
Yeah.
I
right?
don't know.
No, actually 5, and then their own second round, 6, and then 2 in the 8 picks in the next 2 drafts in the first 2 rounds.
Sure,
that's a lot, dude.
That is a lot.
That's for a team that's 1-7. I texted Cheese that, and he was not thrilled. But he's not thrilled because he's expecting them to fuck it up.
Oh, sure.
So I understand.
Make the picks.
I completely understand that. But I said otherwise, sell the farm. Like you guys are 1-7, barely.
Yeah.
Everyone was 0-8. Fuck it.
Yeah.
You guys didn't make any trades, and you made one last week, but nothing like crazy.
No. Just we actually sold a couple guys, and Duggar actually played the entire game for the Steelers. Got the game ball. So,
Damn.
Yeah, good for him.
Not bad. Washington didn't make any trades either, so we're good, guys. We're good. Anyway, let's kick it off. Beer of the week. This is one that you've been looking for, so I'll let you lead this charge, my good man.
Well, now we're past October, but this is, they don't even call it the Oktoberfest. They call it the Fest Brew. Oh, no, it says Oktoberfest.
No,
The Fest Brew from Athletic Brewing. The non-alcoholic beer. Our old friends at Athletic. Can't go wrong. That sounded really good.
I didn't bring my glass down.
Down the hatch.
Now, I'm not a Oktoberfest pumpkin guy, so I'm not going to be overly thrilled about this. But
cheers. I remember liking it last year.
We'll give it a shot. You had this one? I thought this one was new.
Maybe
Didn't they have a different...
Maybe it wasn't them. Maybe it was someone else.
They had a different one
last
year, I thought.
I like it. Tastes like October.
It's better than I thought it was going to be. I'll be honest. It's better than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be like very pumpkin-y.
Yeah, it's not like a shipyard.
No, it's not bad.
No, I like it.
That's not bad at all. Athletic, man. I tell you.
Oh, yeah. They can't go wrong.
John Moxley. Is he still sponsored?
I haven't seen anything from him in a while, but I also am not so much on the internet to see if he is,
Are you watching wrestling still?
Yeah, just not like...
You're not paying attention to whether he's sponsored by Athletic.
Yeah, I don't remember where I saw it now that I'm thinking about it, but he might still be. I don't know.
Gotcha. Anyway, check him out. Athletic Brewing.
Yeah.
Beer of the week. Last Thursday, we'll get into it. And I feel like I watched some of this game, but it was so long ago that I'm terrible with remembering the fucking Thursday night games. But the Ravens, Lamar came back. The Ravens win 28-6. The Dolphins since have fired their GM, Greer, which was to be expected. For now, McDaniel, is safe through the end of the season, but it's pretty obvious that he's probably not going to be the head coach anymore.
Yeah, I think that's fair to say. Because the new GM is going to come in. Well, for the game itself, the Dolphins just forgot to cover tight ends. I think the Ravens tight ends had like 4 touchdowns. But yeah, Greer got fired, which a lot of Dolphins fans were very happy about. And whenever a new GM comes in, they usually want to hire their own guy. So McDaniels is as good as toast.
Yeah, they just said they won't fire him mid-season, which I understand. But
yeah,
it's pretty obvious. What are they? 2-6
now, 2-7.
And they got to play us in a couple weeks, so they'll get their third win. But the Ravens at 2-5 now?
Yeah. Oh, I got to bring up my.
They are still at 50% chance to make the playoffs.
They are. They're going to win that division
at 2-5. Conversely, Washington at 3-6 has a 1% chance to make it.
Let me pick up that. Open up that. Now that we're halfway through the season, I think we could safely start looking at the playoff odds here. But yeah, the Ravens are 3-5, 50%. They're second in the NFC North currently.
It's crazy.
Yep. And the Bengals, who are 3-6 and third in the AFC North, have a 4% chance.
It's just, bro, it's insane.
Yep.
It's absolutely insane.
Yeah.
And speaking of the Bengals, what a game this was. Chicago pulls it out 47-42 over the Bengals, which was crazy because they were down by 14 with a couple minutes left, maybe. At the 2-minute warning, they were down by 14 points. And then they came back and took the lead. The Bengals.
Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry. That defense is just atrocious. That defense is atrocious.
Well, you saw the final touchdown was 2 giant missed tackles.
Yeah. It was unbelievable. So they came back. They got the touchdown to I can't even think. The kickoff. Onside kick.
Yeah, the onside kick. Yep.
And then they got another touchdown. So,
right.
Oh, my God, they're going to come back and win. And then with 20 seconds left and no timeouts. Boop.
Their defense is so bad. I told you last week, Mel's brother-in-law is a Bengals fan. He's like, we have the most missed tackles, and then it's Washington.
Historically bad.
They have us by like a 30 missed tackle lead. It's like not even close.
That was so bad.
That last touchdown was just ridiculous. It's like 2 giant missed tackles. It was
unbelievable. Like all you have to do is just tackle the guy inbounds and the game's over. That defense is like historically bad. Like historically going back to like the 70s. Like it's insane. And that's 2 games in a row now, or maybe 3 where they've scored 35 plus points and lost.
Dude.
Poor Joe Flacco, 450 yards passing.
What do you? He had like 470 and 4 touchdowns. Fuck, dude, he's 41, and it's like the defense just make a play.
Yeah,
make a play. Although, not that this doesn't matter, but when I was watching that last touchdown from the Bears, I was like, go down. He got hit. They missed the tackle, and another guy missed the tackle at the same time, and he ran instead of like scoring the touchdown for me instead of giving them the ball back to get a Hail Mary shot. I would have just go down.
And then kick the field goal?
Yeah, kick the field goal.
Yeah.
Not that it didn't matter, but...
Yeah, I don't think Joe Flacco, his arm is in it. He couldn't make it to the field.
No, it was well short. It was well short, but...
But that was insane. I can't believe they...
But it's the same story as last year with Burrow being healthy. Their defense is absolutely... Now, a couple of years ago, it was like their offensive line, right, was a huge problem for Burrow.
Yep.
Maybe still not great. But last year, their defense was absolutely killing them. Burrow had an MVP season.
Yeah.
But it just wasn't because they didn't make the playoffs. And
one stat, I want to read the stat to you, and I want to get your thoughts on it. Joe Flacco's sack rate this season with the Bengals is 3.89%. Joe Flacco's sack rates from 2021 to 24 were the following: 8.93%, 6.34%, 6.17%, and 6.86%. That's a big increase.
It's like cut in half from the last couple seasons.
So, and that's similar. That's the same season. That 6.86 is the same season, right? So, I think sacks is a quarterback stat personally. So is Flacco. Is Joe Burrow just holding on to the ball too long? Does he try to scramble too much? You know?
What was Burrow's sack rate last year?
Well, I guess, this doesn't have 2025, but last year it was 6.86%.
Burrow or Flacco?
That was Burrow's last year. I'm not sure what Joe Flacco's was last year.
Oh, I thought you were saying just Flacco.
No, Flacco is 3.89%.
Oh, all right. You were doing Bengals quarterback. All right. Because I thought you said Flacco.
Sorry, Flacco was the first number, 3.89. The rest of those that were between 6.34 and 8.93 was all Burrow.
Well, one thing that I don't know is, did they bolster their O-line from last year? Did they make any big changes from last year?
I think they tried. At least they did last year, because I remember that guy telling Flacco, Burrow, oh, no one's going to sack you, no mo. But then they still did.
But then it's also, not to skew the stat, but Flacco's only played...
That's true.
3 games with them.
Yeah.
And Burrow had a full season last year, so maybe the sample size isn't exactly accurate.
My guess is, as an older player, he's better at just getting rid of the ball. And
that's true, too.
Yeah, and Flacco, I think Burrow tries to make things happen. Maybe too much. Maybe he's doing too much.
Could be.
Yeah.
A lot of injuries, I remember.
That's right.
Remember
that was an early hot take. And I think he needs to... Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. That offense... Because the same thing happened last year. They scored all those points. The defense gave up all those points. Now the offense is starting to get pissed. There was a lot of post-game comments that they weren't very happy about it.
But, I mean, to be expected to some extent. I mean, your offense puts up 42 points and you lose? Like, that's...
Yeah, it's rough.
More than once, right? You just said that stat.
Yeah.
Which is bad. I think the early prediction this year of Zach Taylor, I think it's going to happen.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think that they're going to give him the Joe Burrow leash that Burrow missed this season. Because he played all last season, and they came on at the end. They started slow. They started slow again this season. Burrow got hurt.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, I know the offensive mind, but your defense is terrible.
Right.
I think that Zach Taylor gets cut.
If he's at the end of this contract, I think so too. But I think the Bengals are cheapskates and they won't do it.
Why not?
They should, but will they? They let Marvin Lewis go to the end of his contract.
Oh my God! Yeah, no, they
never winning a playoff game.
They hung on to him for what 8-9 years.
Yep.
It felt like forever.
It did.
Because he was our defensive coordinator before that.
That's nuts.
It was like he was there. He was just there. It was just a staple. He was just there, just complete mediocrity.
Yeah. Went to the playoffs like 8 times with Andy Dalton. Never won a single game.
Come back.
Yeah.
Let's try this again.
So I did see him. He was in the booth for one of the games. I don't know if he was a fan or I don't know what he was doing, or special assistant somewhere. I have no idea, but he was,
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't know. My guess is that maybe they don't. Zach Taylor gets fired.
He has. I mean, I feel like he's lost the locker room too. Like, come on. What are we doing? What are we doing here? That Super Bowl trip, fed him for a while, but.
And what was that? 2022?
I want to say, so Flacco was 2020 because he was a COVID draft. So 2021. I think it was his second year, right?
Second year?
Because they got Jamar Chase. No. Was it his third year? Maybe you're right.
He was
2022.
Burrow was drafted in 20.
He was 20. Then Chase was 21. So they must have gone in 22 then.
Damn.
Yeah.
But I mean, also the Eagles fired Doug Peterson.
That is true.
Not that long after their Super Bowl.
That is true.
So
that's great. Yeah, it's wild to think about.
I don't know. That's my guess anyway, but we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
The Minnesota Vikings traveling to the Detroit Lions. They pull out a win 27-24. Your boy J.J. McCarthy started this game.
Yeah, he played really well.
Yes, he did.
Yeah. Looked real good.
It's a division game, so I guess you can't be overly surprised. But Detroit at home dropping a game like that?
It's funny because 2 weeks ago, no one in our top 10 either stayed pat because they're on bye, or no one lost. A lot of teams lost in our power rankings this week.
This one was a little bit more difficult.
Yeah.
I had some trouble with creating our power rankings for today, but my guess is the Lions will bounce back.
Yeah,
because they're playing us.
Oh boy!
No, but the only thing I will say is I think they're only 8.5 point favorites because Goff typically doesn't play well on the road. And somebody did not like our hot take about Jared Goff that
I saw that. I stick with it.
I do too.
Yeah.
I think there's gonna be games where he looks amazing, and then but I don't think he's a consistent enough guy.
I think he's definitely serviceable, but he's not.
He's better than he's on the better half of
Yeah.
the quarterbacks, I think.
Yeah.
But I don't get as jazzed about Goff. Sorry.
Same. No, I don't either.
Also, but yes, there was another comment too about us going back on because we said the Lions might fall apart with their coordinators. We stand corrected so far.
Oh yeah, so far
we've said that.
We did, yeah.
We're from the outside saying that you lost both your coordinators. We're like,
yeah,
that could be a big deal, and it turned out that it hasn't been.
And I said on the show that I went reading some comments from Lions fans, and they said folks who lived in the Lions bubble, of which we do not. We're not as concerned. We're not as concerned as we were, and I was like, okay, that makes sense. So yeah, we said it here.
Listen, just outside perspectives, right?
Yeah.
But we also admit that so far we were wrong.
So far.
They
don't have as good. They're not doing as good as last year. They already lost.
They're
more.
not.
Don't they have they already lost as many games this year as all of last year?
Yeah, would they lose like 3 last year?
They're 14-3. I'm sorry,
something like that, right?
Yeah.
And they're already at 3 losses.
Yeah, them and the Vikings. So hey, kind of true then, right?
Right. Although it doesn't seem like. I don't know, maybe from last. It doesn't seem like there's as many. We'll see at the end. It doesn't seem like there's as many really good teams.
In my opinion, the NFL, especially the AFC, is just like wide open.
Right. I mean,
even the Eagles have taken a step back.
If this is the halfway point, you'd only have a couple teams if you just doubled their wins and losses. You only have a couple teams that are going to hit that like 14. But I felt like last year with the Lions and the Vikings and the Chiefs, I felt like, I don't know, maybe it just seemed like there was more teams that were higher wins. Even Washington had 12 wins.
That's true, too. Yeah, that's a good point. I think the Eagles were, the Eagles won the division.
And the Eagles won the division.
Must have been 13, right? So, yeah. Yeah, there were a lot more teams. I don't think, sometimes it's just a year like that where the top, 1 seed is going to be like a 12-win team or something like that.
Right.
Which is kind of crazy to think about. because that seems low.
12. Well, now with the extra game. Because
Yeah,
12 and 4 before the 60. 12 and 4 is a fucking good year.
Yeah, it is. Yep.
I mean, 12 and 5 was a good year.
It's pretty good.
All right. Anyway, moving on. The Carolina Panthers get their second road win of the season. In all places, Lambeau. What the fuck happened? Green Bay looked completely out of sorts. I know they missed a field goal that maybe would have made a difference, but yikes. Also, those jerseys.
They need to stop. Them and the Steelers. Just stop.
I know, they're so ugly. And then the fake leather helmet. It's
getting to the point now where I feel like they're doing it just to be like, look how old and ugly these jerseys are. Our teams are so old. I'm over it. Enough is enough.
What's the worst throwback? The Steelers.
The Steelers.
They're bad. But the Green Bay's is equally as bad.
You see them once every couple of years. It's a novelty. It's too much. It's too much. You're looking for attention.
I know Green Bay doesn't have like ugly uniforms.
No.
Why even bother? And the Steelers are the worst.
And like, no, I could see someone buying the rivalry jerseys and wearing them out and about. No one's buying those throwbacks and wearing them out.
They're probably not even selling them.
There's just,
Are they selling those like ugly ass throwbacks online?
It's a great question.
Nobody's buying that shit.
Great question.
Not happening. Although, you know what's funny? I thought about this. Because I like, the Bills, for instance, right? Mm-hmm. I like the white helmets. I like it. But when they've gone back and done like the blue, like the old blue, I like that. Mm-hmm. And before they changed, I was like, oh yeah, the new ones are way better.
Someone was wearing throwbacks this weekend, and it was a similar thing where I said to the Patriots, this throwback here, where if you look at the old photos, it doesn't look very good. But with the newer,
the new
pops
material
better. Yeah. Oh dang it! Someone was wearing it today, and I said the same thing. I was like, it looks better.
Yeah,
it looks better.
I don't know. Yeah. Like the Bills, again, I like their new uniforms, but then when they wear the old, I'm like, those are nice too, though.
Damn, I gotta try to remember who that was. Oh, it was the Seahawks. They were wearing. And some people didn't love it, and because back one of the guys in the Patriots show I listened to, he said people did not like Pat Patriot back in the day, like old school Pat Patriot. But now all of a sudden people love him again. I feel like people feel the same way about those old Seahawks uniforms and kind of the Bills. They just look better in the newer modern jerseys.
Maybe it's because like we get so used to something for a period of time. Because I've been thinking about that. The old Seahawks, like those are gross. But now when I see the throwbacks, I'm like, I kind of like them better than what they have.
Same with the Bucks and the creamsicle.
They look better now.
Yeah, they do.
They look better now. They were ugly, but they look better now too. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it is like they just better materials or something that they're doing. But because they wore those a couple weeks ago, and I was like,
those people did not like them back before they swing. They were like, ugh. But they're cool now.
Weird. I will say this because we'll get to your game. It's coming up. But I was watching it with Mel, and I go, Atlanta's jerseys are fucking ugly as shit. They're fucking ugly. That giant like ATL, and then the numbers are all like and their helmet's nice though, but they're fucking jerseys.
It looks like a basketball jersey.
Yeah, they're ugly.
Yeah, and even the Falcon. I like the older Falcon, the simple one.
Yeah.
It looks a little too like '90s video gamey for me. The new.
I don't hate their helmet as much. Like their helmet.
Black I like.
Yeah, but they're fucking jerseys.
The old red helmet that like Deion Sanders wore.
Oh yeah,
that's a nice one.
I bet you if they bring those back,
I like those.
Yeah, that's a nice look.
Yeah.
The Packers fall to I believe 5-2-1, which is this is going to be. I mean, it's one of those fluky games that all the good teams seems to have that one fluky loss.
The other loss was to the Browns on a last-second field goal.
Yeah.
Mathematically, by Vegas odds, this was the largest upset of the year because they were like 13.5-point favorites, which seems excessive now that I think back to it.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah. Although but Carolina has not played well on the road. They barely beat the Jets. It was like 13-6. So who the fuck would have put money on Carolina for this game? I wouldn't have. All right. Moving on. The Chargers over the Titans 27-20. Close game at least. At least.
They squeaked it out.
Yeah.
But they did lose Joe Alt for the season.
Yes.
So now they are on like their 6th or 7th tackle because Joe Alt, Their left tackle went out for the season. Joe Alt shifted from right tackle to left tackle. Now he's out for the season. I think they lost the other right tackle, so they're in a world of hurt.
Was Joe Alt the knee? ACL?
I do not know. I know his first injury a couple weeks ago that he was out for was his high ankle sprain. I don't know what this one was for.
I thought it was his.
I don't know.
I don't want to say knee, and it wasn't, but I thought it was his knee.
I think it was knee, but I don't think it was ACL. I think it was like PCL or something else.
One of those three ligaments in the knee.
Yeah, there's a couple of them in there.
Damn.
So they're in trouble. Yeah.
Because when he was out before, they were in trouble.
Yep.
And you beat the Titans by 7 in a close game. Now you don't have Joe Alt moving forward. Also, what's his name? Hampton's still on IR. Mm-hmm. So I don't know what their run game has been looking like either.
Vidal. He's been playing really well.
Okay.
Someone in my fantasy league was like, why is he not having a good game? And then he saw that Joe Alt was out, and he's like, oh, that's why.
Yeah, that's going to have a huge impact.
Yep.
Because Joe Alt was 2 years ago draft?
He's like 4th overall, 3rd maybe. It was fifth. Marvin Harrison was 4th. He was 5th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you guys were saying potentially about New England getting him.
Well, we took Drake.
Right. But you were talking about.
Oh, like, yeah.
Like, do you go the quarterback or do you go the all-pro?
Sure. Like the 10-year starter at left tackle.
Right. But instead, you get Will Campbell this year. So
I know. I like him.
Yeah, short arms.
Short arms. He's not Joe Alt, no, not many are.
Listen, he made a good save yesterday.
He did. He's a very solid left tackle.
Yesterday, fucking Sunday, he made a good save. We'll just go right into your fucking game.
After what we've had at left tackle for a while, I will take it's a solid left tackle at this point.
Listen, he saved a touchdown.
He did.
He looks undersized, but still.
Yeah, he was at the Celtics game last night.
He was. I saw that.
Yep. With Drake.
Big standing ovation.
Enjoying himself. Taking it all in. Realizing that there's other professional sports out there besides just college football. Well, not professional, but other sports besides college football.
Right. Well, the Patriots win at home 24-23. It was a close game. Not the prettiest. No. Not the prettiest of games.
It looked like we were running away with it. We're up 14, driving for potentially 3 more points to go up 17 at the half, and then getting the ball back.
That was brutal.
But then Drake Rooney had a little. He does too much sometimes.
Yeah, that was
still got those young. Yeah,
that was like. I mean, again, it didn't matter you won, but that was a brutal sequence at the end because I keep saying, we always talk about that. Don't give up points before half.
Yeah. Yep. And it was like a 10-point swing. And instead of us being up 14 at the half or potentially 17, it was 7.
What was the injury to Gonzalez?
He was checked for a concussion, but he said after the game that he was okay. And that if he had to go back out, he would have.
Because it looked like it.
He was landing on his face.
Oh, I thought it was like his shoulder. It looked like his shoulder got hit.
I was nervous about that, but my guess it was his full body weight landing on his head, and he got checked for a concussion. They didn't have to go back out the defense, but he said if they did, he would have gone out.
Gotcha.
So that's good. Booty he had a hamstring injury. Sounds like grade 1, but it could get worse.
But he has been playing pretty well for you guys. Like 2 weeks ago, he had a huge game.
Yeah, he had 2 touchdowns. A touchdown in the last 2 games. Drake was playing really well in the first half. Then you got a little not great in the second half, but it's good to see that even if he doesn't have a perfect game, we can still pull out wins. I think the Falcons still have way too much talent to be what they are. I think Raheem Morris is a bad coach. I think Drake London is awesome. I don't know why we kept putting Marcus Jones on him, who's like half a foot shorter than him.
I mean, Drake London had a fucking game.
Yeah.
I don't even know the stat line. I just watching it. He had that fucking touchdown.
3 touchdowns, 118 yards, something stupid. Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. Don't put your 5'9" slot corner on a 6'5" wide receiver. I don't know what they were thinking. Great. At one of those drives, the Falcons had 3 one-handed catches. I'm like, holy crap. Stop.
Ridiculous. I mean, I don't know if Pitts ever became what they thought he was going to become.
I think so. Yeah. He's like a top 5 pick.
But he's still, he's a weapon. Drake London, you got Bijan. Penix can throw the ball.
Yep.
I mean, it's only a second year. I know he's like 35 as a second year guy. But there are pieces there that they really should be better than they are.
Yes. Their defense is pretty good, too. But the offense 100% has pieces, and they should be better. They should be scoring. I think they're 28th in points. They should be better than that. The best part was that the kicker who missed the extra point was a kicker we cut in training camp, and people were like mad because people can't live beyond 1 day of their lives.
Yes.
So our guy missed those 2 extra points.
Yep.
And then that same week, he hit like a 50-yarder and went like 6 for 6 from field goal. And people were pissed. Andy, I'm just going to say Andy because Borgalos, I think that's how he pronounces it, hasn't missed a kick since then. And Parker Romo just got cut again.
He got cut?
He did.
Oh, shit. Well, I said go for 2.
Yeah.
Go for 2.
Yep.
And then he missed the extra point. I go, that's why I said go for 2.
I like to think that we could have potentially, even if they did do that, which I would have been fine with, because, like, you guys are playing with house money. I mean, unless they still think they're in it, but I'm sorry. You're not.
Just go for 2, man.
You're not.
Because the extra point is from the 35? Where the fuck is it from?
It's a 33-yard extra point.
It's 2. Go for 2.
Yeah.
Go for the win.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Got cut again, though.
Yep.
Damn.
And they signed your guy. Who'd you guys have? Gonzalez? I'm kicking for you guys. Zane Gonzalez?
Oh, last year?
Yeah. I think they signed him. Right. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
People got all over him for that.
Yeah. So I think they signed him. But it was a pretty good game. The defense actually started the game with a 3 and out, which was nice. And Drake, like, if it was just the first half, you're like, oh my God, this guy's like some of those balls he was throwing are just like insane.
Yeah.
And then he still made some okay plays, but he definitely got a little jittery in the second half. But he still finished with a 200 yards passing and 100-point passer rating. So he still finished with an okay game. The one interception was a miscommunication. He thought Henry was going to keep going straight on the what the heck's it called, but Henry cut it left. So they got to work on that. But can't complain. They're 7-2, but they are going up against the Buccaneers, the Baconators next week. So
depends on their health.
Yeah,
depends on the receiver health for Tampa.
Yeah, so we'll see. But they are coming off a bye.
It's true.
And I think we're on the road, so I think we'll be okay. But it's just they played a down game and they're still able to pull it out, so can't really complain about that.
And when you watch their offense, he spreads the ball out. I feel like when I'm watching them, you see Diggs, you see Hooper, you see what's his name, the other tight end you got there.
Oh, Hunter Henry.
Yeah. You got Booty, who's I don't know if he's coming back or not, but he's been playing pretty well.
Yeah.
It's like he does spread the ball out.
We did let up 6 more sacks, which again might be a quarterback stat because he sometimes holds it too long.
Yeah.
But also Stevenson, who is our best pass protection blocker in the backfield, was out with a turf toe.
No.
It's back. Well, they just say toe, but I'm assuming it's turf toe.
They don't even want to say turf because it's
turf toe. So he is out. He was out, and he was definitely missed in that regard. So as much as people get on him for the fumbles, he's a good pass blocker.
Yeah, and you guys lost Gibson weeks ago.
Yeah.
For the season.
Yep.
So
yep.
You're down. Your rushing game's down a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But New England improves to 7-2 on the season.
One thing I did forget to mention, not about this game, but about the wait, have we got there yet? Yeah, the Panthers game that we just passed. Wait, did we pick up with the Panthers game?
Did we what?
Did we start with the Panthers?
Yes, we did.
Yeah, the Packers. Dowdle. Did you see the pump? He did a little pump from Key and Peele.
Yeah. And they threw the flag on that.
Two pumps. They only gave, but last week in the Patriots game, they did 1 pump, no flag. Dowdle did 2 pumps.
Yeah, that's the flag. So that second pump is where the flag gets drawn. It's like when they got the speed traps around here now.
Yes.
Now, fun fact for anybody, where it says if you're in a school zone and they got the speed cameras and shit, and it says 20 mile an hour speed limit,
right?
The light trips at 31.
Oh.
So they give you a 10 mile an hour buffer. So like their cutoff is at 31. So the second pump that's the cutoff. You could do one, you might be able to start the second one, and you don't finish the second one.
The thing I will say now is that was after a touchdown celebration. It's a 15-yard penalty. That does turn a 33-yard extra point into a 48-yard extra point, of which he missed. And then, I mean, they didn't affect the outcome, but it could have.
It's not great.
No.
Dowdle's actually having a good... Dowdle's having a great...
very good.
I think we roasted him more because he was with Dallas last year, but Dowdle's having a fucking good season.
He's doing well.
Not bad over there.
Mm-hmm.
Moving on. Your former quarterback, Mac Jones, just racking up wins over there. 34-24 over the Giants. Giants, obviously, without Cam Scattaboo. But Mac had a pretty good game. He completed his first 14 passes.
Mm-hmm.
Not bad. I mean, one interception was pretty ugly. But
Giants are in trouble. They don't have Neighbors. They don't have Cam. They don't have anyone else. Their front four is pretty good. Front three.
yeah.
But the 49ers they're always going to have a good offense, I think, even, with that. With those skill players and that coach, I think they'll be okay. But they've been pretty injured too, so they're holding it together.
Well, they got Jennings back. CMC had a good game.
Yeah.
And Mac has been playing pretty good.
Yeah, I'm happy for him.
So, I mean, they're sitting at what, 6-2? 6-2?
I want to say.
Oh, no, 5-3.
Whoa.
Or did they have a bye yet?
I
think they're 6-3.
I want to say 6-3. Let's find out. They are at 6-3, third in the NFC West. They're at a 78% chance to make the playoffs. The thing is, they're in the NFC West. It has the Seahawks ahead of them and the Rams.
Yeah,
So,
and I think you might see 3 teams.
Yeah.
You could see 3 teams.
I can see that for sure.
But, I mean, again, that's all you can ask for with your backup quarterback is he goes out and wins your game. So
That's right.
I don't know. Purdy was still questionable. I haven't heard shit.
Shanahan said this week he's going to be dealing with it all season, whether he comes back or not. So he's going to have to just work through it.
They might have to just ride Mac until they can't.
Yeah.
I mean, if Purdy's going to be dealing with this all season and Mac's still going out there and getting wins.
Yep. Yeah.
Just whatever. Because they also signed Kendrick Bourne, too, after he got cut. Remember?
Yeah,
he
played awesome so far. Or I don't know if he's been more quiet, but the primetime game I watched, he had a great game. Yep.
So, anywho, moving on. Pittsburgh Steelers, 27, Colts 20. And I said on this here show last week, I'm going to pick the Colts because I'm going to ride the hot hand. If they can win in Pittsburgh, that'll be a statement win.
Mm-hmm.
They lost.
They did.
And Daniel Jones came way back down to earth.
I picked the Steelers.
You did.
I did. I said, I just have a feeling about this. And what happened in this game? The Colts turned it over 6 times. And I don't know if this sounds familiar, but they only lost by 7 after turning it over 6 times. We turned it over against the Steelers 5 times and only lost by 7. So you're seeing a little trend here. You turn it over 6 times, it's going to be hard to win.
Yeah, 100%. And they only lost by 7, but I just felt like maybe not the team necessarily. The environment of playing in Pittsburgh is difficult.
Yeah.
So if the Colts came out and won, I would have felt like, all right, you guys are legit now.
Yeah. I was trying to. I did watch the highlights, and it was a tipped interception. He had a fumble, so it's like I'm trying to think like, was it they figured Daniel Jones out, or was it just too much pressure? I don't know.
I don't know. I think they just had the defense just had a good game.
Yeah. And Jonathan Taylor didn't do much of anything, so not like he has been doing. So that's tricky with Daniel Jones. Like if your running game isn't working, then what? You're just screwed. Daniel Jones just can't win the game for you. I don't know. We'll see.
Maybe. And the Colts just gave up 2 first-rounders for
they did
Sauce Gardner. So
yeah,
next year in 27, they
are in it to win it now. But he is under contract for a couple more years.
No, that's fair. But damn, 2 first-rounders.
I know. If he was if they also had to give him a bigger contract, or if he was just like a rental, holy crap! But because he's under contract, I can kind of see it.
Yeah.
He's been having a better year from what I understand. Last year wasn't as good, but people think he was saving himself for the contract, which he did get, and now he's been playing better.
Fair enough.
But I don't know. First rounders are tough, especially 2.
I know 2. Yikes.
Unless
they had multiple from other trades that I don't know about.
I guess that's a good point.
I didn't read into that.
But if they're already 7-2, chances are one of those draft picks is going to be like a late 20, late 20. So it's not like the end of the world. Yeah.
I get it. All right, moving on. The Denver Broncos over the Houston Texans, 18-15. This was a weird one too. Wasn't this one that we were talking about spread wise? That we're like,
yeah, the Texans were favored.
Yeah,
by like 1.5, which we thought was weird. Some books had the Texans favored, some had the Broncos favored. So yeah, it was a strange one.
I think we both.
I picked the Texans. Yeah.
All right, I picked the Broncos. I did not have a good week. What did
I finish?
We'll get into this.
9-5. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Easier.
I think I did too, actually.
Yeah, I know this. Because I re-listened to our pick segment.
Oh, wait.
Huh?
Is this a thing where we have the wrong number of games again?
It's possible.
I went 9-6, which would have been 15 games, which means there was only 2 teams on bye last week. Is that correct?
I only have 14 games here. So
it was 4. Okay, so I probably wrote this incorrectly. I have to look at it.
Unless I missed a game.
Well, no, there should have been. Yeah, well, 9-6 is 15 games.
So it looks like I'm missing a game in here somewhere.
15 times 2 is 30.
30.
Yeah, but then that would have meant that there's.
You know I don't do math.
4 teams?
This is an NFL podcast, not a math podcast.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. No, there was only 14.
Ooh, so I was right.
Where did I fuck this up? 1-1, 1-2, 1-3, 1-4, 2-4, 3-4, 4-4, 4-5, 5-5. 6.
Oh.
No, it actually would have been 8-7, but that doesn't make sense. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Where? I don't even see where it got fucked up. Wait a second.
Oh, we found it.
Wait.
We got it.
No.
Oh.
No, I see what I did.
Right.
I accidentally. This should have been 1-0.
So you finished 9-5.
No, hold on.
Okay.
The Bengals lost, right?
Yep.
Sorry, I'm doing this all over again. And then the Lions also lost.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 2. The Packers lost. So that was 3.
Mm-hmm.
The Chargers won. Mm-hmm. So that's 2 and 3. The Patriots won.
Mm-hmm.
So I was
3 and 3.
3 and 3. The Niners won.
Yep.
So I was 4 and 3.
Yep.
The Colts lost. So I was 4 and 4.
Mm-hmm.
Broncos win. I was 5 and 4.
Mm-hmm.
The Jaguars won, so I was 6 and 4.
Mm-hmm.
The Rams won, so I was 7 and 4.
Mm-hmm.
The Chiefs lost, so I was 7 and 5. Seahawks win, so I was 8 and 5.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Cowgirls lost, so I was 8 and 6.
There it is. And that was the confusion.
And that was the confusion. Yes, 8 and 6. So I did not have a good week. A lot of upsets, I feel like, this week.
Yeah.
Where the hell were we?
The Texans. Weird thing.
Texans.
And last second kick for the victory for the Broncos. So I didn't really watch much of that game, but
Nor did I. I saw that Sean Payton told the kicker right through.
Yeah.
He looked at it right through. And he kicked it right through and he won the game. 18-15. Broncos are sitting at 7-2 as well.
Yeah, the AFC right now is the Colts, Patriots, Broncos, or Colt. I don't know.
Crazy.
Yep. And
Crazy times.
Bills are right there.
That's wild. Anyway, moving on. The Jaguars over the Raiders in overtime, 30-29. I was this close to picking the Raiders.
Mm-hmm.
And I will tell you, the very end of this game, in overtime, which there was only less than a minute left, right?
Yeah.
You go for 2. You know why? Because you don't settle.
Yeah.
Granted, I was saying that, and right when that happened, they were going for 2. I was like, yeah, go for 2. And I was like, because she knows I'm going to say that. But then I looked at the clock. I was like, they have to go for 2. Because that is the biggest loser mentality is to go for the tie.
Yeah.
But it was the most underwhelming play in NFL history.
He had him. The guy was open. He had him in the back of the end zone. Gino.
We just got swatted.
Yeah, he double clutched it. If
he just batted down.
If he just threw it immediately, it would have been a touchdown. 2 point, and they would have won. But he went,
It was just like the play was over.
Anticlimactic. I know.
It was so sad.
Yeah.
Like not a fumble, not a pick. Just like he goes to throw it, just boom. Done. Like Alex was just saying that's the Raiders.
Yeah.
That's the Raiders in a nutshell.
I just can't believe they hired Pete Carroll. To me, it's still crazy. It's like you want a coach to grow with the team, and like you do a retread in Pete Carroll, you do a retread in Geno. I don't know what they were thinking.
I don't know either, because I mean they obviously paid him too.
Yeah.
Yep. He got a multi-year deal.
Yeah.
You got Chip Kelly as your OC. My guess is they're not going to blow this up after this season, but
maybe they just wanted a steady hand for 3 years while they got their together and then reassess or reset.
Maybe, but like Geno has played
not great.
The worst he's played since he was with the Jets.
Yeah, he always beats us, but yep,
he just has not looked good this year.
Yeah,
at all. And then obviously, another note: Jacoby Myers got traded.
That's right,
to the Jaguars. We're just saying that now. Like I read it and forgot that they played literally Sunday. So they had a good sample size. Like, yeah, no, we want that guy.
Yep, love Jacoby. The downfall for the Patriots a couple of years ago is when we let him walk for over like no money to the Raiders. It never made sense to me. It's like you got a guy, an undrafted free agent that you developed. That's supposed to be like a feather in your cap.
Yeah,
and you just let him walk. That was the
beginning for Juju, right?
For Juju,
that was the thing.
Sorry, beginning of the end for Belichick. The Jaguars kicker did kick a 68-yard field goal in this game.
Oh yeah, we should have,
which was an NFL record.
That.
Yeah, he had a 70-yarder in the preseason. If you have noticed that kickers are better than ever now, your eyes are not deceiving you. Back in the day, a 55+ yarder field goal was like, oh man, good luck. They hit these regularly now.
Yeah.
I was reading they did change the K-ball rules recently.
Mm-hmm.
So kickers can get them, because the kick balls are different.
Yeah.
And now this year they can have them earlier in the week to mess with them. I don't know, whatever they do with them, they get them early, and you have seen a dramatic increase in field goal success rates.
A
couple weeks ago, my kicker for the Vikings had a 50-yard kick. My kicker in Cheese's league, 55-yarder, and he usually nails those. It was short. And I was like, why the fuck was it short? And it was a rush, so they just took the ball in play. Because once you set it, you can't take the ball out.
Right.
So whoever, JJ, I think, Jefferson, was like, put it down, and that was it. You can't switch the ball out for the kickball, the K-ball. So he was short because it was just a regular ball.
Damn.
So that shows you.
Yeah, there's something there for sure.
Helium, I don't know.
Damn. Well, I mean, when they said that, too, in the record, I'm like, the Tom Dempsey 63-yarder was for years, and then Jason Elam tied it.
In Denver, which makes sense because the thin air and stuff. But that stood for a very long time, and now someone's going to hit a 70-yarder soon.
Oh, yeah. Well, he already hit one in preseason. So
and that one looks like it would have been good from farther.
Probably. It's just crazy because when you see where they're lining up, it's so fucking far away.
I thought the same thing because I was like, he's behind the logo.
He's behind midfield. Like it's so far away.
Brandon Aubrey missed a 68-yarder last night, but it had plenty of distance.
Yeah.
He just missed it left.
Right.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yep.
That was my fun fact for Mel too, and I was telling about the Tom Dempsey. I was like, that record stood for years. I go, he had half a foot. She's like, what? Because when I was in elementary school,
he was straight away, right? He was straight back. That's how he used to kick it, right?
Yeah, and he was like, when you look up pictures of him, he was big.
Yeah.
He's a big dude, but he had half a foot. Because I remember in elementary school, when we used to have like the library, you could rent the books out. I would rent out this one book all the time from Providence Street Elementary School. R.I.P. I just wish I just stole that book. I used to rent it all the time. It was all the NFL records. So I remember that. I remember the picture. Mm-hmm. There was one for Sammy Baugh because he had 3 touchdowns and 3 interceptions because he played. He used to play offense and defense. Mm-hmm. Like that record's never gonna get broken.
Right.
He threw 3 touchdowns and also had 3 interceptions. It's like records are meant to be broken. Not that one.
I love you tell that story because I did the same thing in Greenbush Elementary School in West Rhode Island.
Look at us now.
Look at us now. And the school library, we had an NFL almanac, and Joe Montana was on the cover, and I used to rent that all the time. There was a picture. They showed all the Super Bowls up to whatever time that was, and there was a picture of the Redskins Dolphins Super Bowl, and the Dolphins
with Bass.
Maybe it might have been the 17-0 season. I'm not sure. No.
Yeah, the one that Washington lost 14-7.
Yeah,
their only touchdown was
it the kicker when he like threw it?
Yeah, the kicker tried to throw it. It was Bass intercepted it.
And one of the touchdowns, the guy catching it was number 13. And as a child, I was like, why does he have Dan Marino's number? Like I didn't like process.
Yeah.
But there's like a picture of him catching it up in the air, and I still have that like ingrained in my memory. But I got that book all the time.
That was in that book too. I think it was Mike Bass that took that back and scored the only touchdown that we had.
It might have been the same book. We might have been fighting over it. Just going back.
But they keep shipping it to Greenbush to Providence Street. I have to look that up. Like, I have to put it into like the Googles and find it because I would, if I saw the cover, I'd know right away.
Yeah, I'd say.
If I find it on eBay or something, I'm buying the fucking thing.
Right. If I saw it, I'd definitely recognize it immediately. I had a Yankees book similar that my aunt got for my father for his birthday in like in the 70s. Like it was like 77, and it was a red cover, and I just read it all the time. Because back in the day, you go to the bathroom, you either read the back of a shampoo bottle or you read a book. And I read that Yankees book.
Right. Now we bring our computers in there with us. It's so ridiculous. It's like a computer, a TV, it's everything.
So I used to read that all the time. And it only went up to 77. But
damn.
Yeah. Learned a lot.
Right? Fun times. Okay, moving on. The Rams over the Saints 34-10. The Saints benched Spencer Rattler for
Slaw.
Sure.
Coleslaw.
I don't really know why. I mean, I don't think Rattler was playing great, but I also don't know what you were expecting from this other kid. Are we in tank mode? I don't think you need to be because you're kind of.
I guess they went from Rattler, who's a third-round quarterback, to this guy who's a second-round quarterback, and the next year they're just going to wind up drafting a first-round quarterback. So who knows?
And they traded Shaheed to Seattle.
Seattle. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So offloading some weapons here.
Yeah, I think they'll be in the top 3.
Yeah, we're getting into draft order now. So.
I know. Oh, I haven't looked at Tankathon lately. I should probably.
I did. Guess who's in the top 10 again? Boom. All right. Pretty much the game of the week here was the Buffalo Bills and the Kansas City Chiefs. I was trying to do some reverse psychology. I was trying to throw in some other things here to say the Chiefs will go to Buffalo. Mahomes will get a win during the regular season, but then the Bills will probably get him in the playoffs. Try to do some reverse psychology. It did not work out that way. Mm-hmm. Honestly, wasn't overly impressed with how the Chiefs looked in this game completely. So, also I commented on what was it? Chiefs Kingdom? What was it?
Oh yeah, those guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice guys.
They had posted something and I said, well, you guys lose to Buffalo, so it's a guarantee you'll be in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, they always win the regular season. I mean, he's 5-0 against them now in the regular season.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god. Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Yep. And Mahomes had probably one of his worst games as a pro. It was like his first game where he didn't get 50% completion percentage. No touchdowns, a pick. Didn't look great. He runs out of every single time he is out of that pocket. Every single time. Whether there is pressure or not, he leaves the pocket.
Yeah.
Every single time. And one time he just threw it up. I'm like, I bet Kelsey catches this, and he caught it. This is so wild. It's crazy.
Yeah, there was a couple where he just gets lucky, like third and long, and just throw it up. Kelsey had some good catches in that game.
Yeah. Bills look good.
They do. My problem is, now because we're out of it, so I can say this, but my problem is they have looked good in the regular season against the Chiefs.
Right.
It's the fucking playoffs.
Maybe it'll help the Chiefs are lucky to win their division at this point. So maybe the Bills getting them at home in the playoffs will help.
Maybe. But they did get them at home a couple of years ago, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
It didn't matter.
Nope. But this is a different Chiefs team.
That's true.
Now, what are they, 5-4 now? So
this isn't your father's.
No, it's not.
Kansas City Chiefs.
No. New.
I wonder how the Chiefs Kingdom fellas, what they think about the whole, like, Kelsey Swift thing going on.
We can ask.
We should ask them.
We should.
We should collab.
We should collab.
Because also, I'm glad that they have their identity and whatnot. My problem really lies with the dichotomy of the league to say that Washington has to lose their entire identity while the Chiefs can continue being the Chiefs and Arrowhead and the fucking logo and doing the tomahawk chop, and we have a giant W. With a name that makes no fucking sense for that either.
Yeah.
And a mascot. We have a logo, a name, and a mascot that none of it makes sense.
Who's your mascot?
Major Tutty. It's a fucking hog.
And the hog makes sense.
The hog makes sense for the reference to the offensive line.
I still think you should have been the pigskins, personally.
No, we're not gonna be. That's like the Washington footballs. Makes no sense. It's the same thing as a Washington football team. The Washington footballs. What a fucking jerk.
But then you can say go Skins. You just have to.
I still call them the Redskins. I do. I will. It's just, it is what it is. I miss the logo more than the name because I can call them whatever the fuck I want.
Oh, sure. Whatever.
But it's the logo. I will say, we didn't even get to it yet. Should we just dive into it?
Where are we? I've lost track of where we are.
The Bills and the Chiefs.
Oh,
I was going off about I was wondering what the fellas thought about the Kelsey Swift thing.
Just slide.
But that is another reason why they are held in a different regard than us because now they ain't never gonna get touched now.
Yeah, and they have Mahomes, so like back in the day, the NFL wanted Manning to be their golden child. They wanted him top. The Patriots and Brady stood in the way of that, and which is why I feel like Mahomes, that never happened with Mahomes. Like that's if like someone else came in and like beat him all those times. Like the NFL were trying to anoint him like they were trying to anoint Manning because the Manning family is like royalty in the NFL. Like, it is what it is.
Right.
But now like this actually worked out for the NFL. So they have Mahomes. They get Christmas movies. They have a documentary coming out. Like they're still playing football. Like at least the Patriots, as bad as that documentary was, that I heard, the Dynasty one was. At least they waited till they were done. These guys are getting documentaries in the middle of their run. It's weird.
It's also like that. I don't love Alex and I have talked about this too. I don't love the players that have podcasts mid-season.
Yeah.
Debo's got one. Draymond's got one. Von Miller just said today in the Junkies that he's got one starting today. It's like, dog, we're 3-6. Now we're starting podcasts.
I know. They should collaborate with us.
I will. I love you, Vaughn.
That is
it's not
interesting.
You, it's everybody else.
That is interesting.
But the real question here is, does Taylor Swift do the tomahawk chop? That's a serious question. I want to know. They'll never catch her on video doing it, and she'll probably never admit to that.
Yep.
But do you think, has Taylor Swift ever done the tomahawk chop?
I hate the tomahawk chop like I hate the terrible towel. I hate it. I don't like it. Just clap your hands. Just clap your hands.
Again, the polls from yesteryear was the one thing that they were Native Americans found offensive. The one thing.
I just don't like it.
Predominantly, I guess.
Yeah. No, it makes sense because it's like, oh, you're scalping people. Holy shit! Like what the fuck? Well, that's what it is. You know, like
you're right. Exactly.
We're cutting your head we are chopping you in the head with a tomahawk.
Yes.
And maybe some.
Well, that's why. Like, does America's sweetheart
head?
Does she do the tomahawk chop?
Head.
I swear, if there's a game where they catch her celebrating and she does it, I'm gonna shit wherever I am.
Everywhere.
I'm just gonna shit.
Yep, that's fair.
Right here. Just gonna fall out, and I'm just gonna fucking leave it there.
Oh God, head. The only person who can do that is Al Snow. No one else.
What does everybody want?
That's right. That's right.
All right. The Sunday night game was the Seattle Seahawks and the Washington Salamander Commanders. We got the absolute shit kicked out of us, 38-14. And I don't know if I said this to you. Maybe I did. I said it to you and Bronson.
Oh, right. Yeah.
I went to bed. I never do this.
Wow.
I never do this.
We're older now.
And it's, well, you know what? It was the night before. So it was, the clocks went back.
Oh, right.
Didn't matter. I got no sleep anyway. Sure. I like nothing.
Sure.
So I was already, and then it was dark by 5:30. Mm-hmm. So I'm driving home from fucking Gansett. I was already tired. I was going to go to my father's. I didn't end up going because he wasn't feeling good. So I was like, I'll just go home. I got to the third quarter and I was like, I'm either going to fall asleep on the couch and then wake up in 2 hours and be pissed, or I'm just going to go to bed. And I went to bed. So I hate saying that because I've watched some ass whoopings, and I will take my ass whoopings.
Right.
So I kind of felt weird internally. I was like, what do I do here? I went to bed.
Do you fall asleep on the couch often?
Never.
Me either.
Because if I start to feel it, I go to bed.
Yeah, me too. We've had friends be like, oh, we fall asleep on the couch all the time, haha, and just wake up and go to bed. I'm like,
that's
like,
stupid.
Like
I'd be so angry with myself.
Yeah.
But I was battling this. I was like, I always watch our games.
Yep.
Every fucking week. It's the third quarter. We're getting the shit kicked out of us. I understand that. But anything can happen.
Yep.
But so what really needed to happen was bed.
So you went to bed.
I went to bed and I was out like that.
Yeah. I went to bed at halftime.
So I woke up to multiple text messages of the Jaden injury. I was in slumberland. I had no idea what the fuck happened. So
oh no.
Let's dive in. First of all, our defense is also historically fucking terrible, but I will give some flowers to Darnold. He went 17 for 17 to start the fucking game. He had 4 touchdowns, lit us up. The big controversy was Jaden being in the fourth quarter. But there's some context here I think that is important. There was 7 minutes left. We're down 31. However, the drive started at 12 plus minutes.
Okay.
So that was a longer drive.
I'm gonna take him out halfway through this drive.
So, what do you do? Do you take him out with 12 plus minutes left? That's a lot of football. You see what the Broncos did 2 weeks ago. You see even the fucking Bengals did. 31 is different than 14. I understand.
But those 2 quarters left, essentially. There's a full half almost.
Right.
Yeah.
Even in the Bengals-Bears game, the Bengals scored twice, and then the Bears scored. It was 21 points scored in fucking 2 minutes.
Yep.
So, and then the Broncos were down 19-0. I'm just saying, 12 plus minutes. That's a lot of time.
Hey, you get into the red zone. It's like, hey, Jaden, come out.
Right. I think the mistake was it was a run-pass option. And I think that was part of the problem.
Yeah.
He should have just thrown the ball or handed it off.
Or just get down.
Because he's trying to make a play. Thank God it was his non-throwing arm. Dan Quinn caught a lot of heat for this. Why was he in the game? It's like, but again, I understand that, but look at the context here. There's 12 plus minutes left.
Yeah.
And now you could argue too, well, the drive was taking so long, you killed 5 minutes. What were you going to do? But again, would you take him out mid-drive? That's the thing. I understand the scrutiny. I think it's revisionist history, though. And Quinn owned it the next day. He said that's 100% on me, which is what you want from your coach. He didn't play the game. He goes, between Jaden and other guys after that series, they were probably going to get pulled. But we started that drive. He goes, but it's on me. I should have known because Jaden's always going to try to make a play. It's on me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is what you want from your coach and leader.
Yep.
But these people, even outside of the Jaden injury, we're 3-6. We're not going to make the playoffs. I said this a few weeks ago.
You did. At least 2 weeks ago, yep.
But the people, the fans, the Washington fans that are calling for Adam Peters and Dan Quinn to get fired, you guys are way too premature on this. We've only had 2 drafts since the Ron Rivera era, which was historically fucking bad. That was a terrible 4 years. We had awful draft picks. Emmanuel Forbes over Christian Gonzalez. But last year really fucked people up. Not me. I had expectations going into the season, but it's also okay. We're not good. We're 3-6. The defense is terrible.
Yeah.
But I can still sit back and say it's only year 2 of this.
Yeah.
It's really the second year with the new ownership, full year. Right. It's the second year with Peters, second year with Quinn and this coaching staff. We've only had 2 drafts. You're trying to overhaul an entire fucking franchise in 2 years. And last year we had some good luck. We had some pieces. We were healthy. Well, we're not healthy this year. The defense sucks. And we have some older players that we signed to 1-year deals that we have to obviously move on from.
Yeah. You guys were ahead of schedule, obviously, last year. And only like last year, if you finished 9-8, it would have been a different story. But you went 12-5, which is kind of insane. Right. And then you went to the NFC Championship game, which is again kind of insane.
Right.
So that layers expectations on top of expectations. We have an older roster. Injuries pile up very quickly in the NFL, and now I made the joke a couple weeks ago when I said you don't have to make the excuse, but I will when you're missing QB1 and WR1, WR2, WR3, running back 2, yada yada yada. So yeah, I get it. I totally get it. I think what their timeline should be you guys want to be back to like the apex of your powers when that new stadium opens. That is when you want to be back.
Yeah, and I think that's fair. I think last year we really didn't have the injuries.
Yeah.
And the defense was okay last year. Right. Yep.
And Daniels played out of his mind. Right. He was in the MVP conversation until late in the year.
Right. Yeah. So, I mean, even this week, we lost Marshawn Lattimore.
Yep.
Okay, he hasn't been playing great, but he's your starting cornerback. He's out. Luke McCaffrey, who's your wide receiver 4, is out. Your wide receiver 3, Noah, has been out since week 2.
Yeah.
Terry, your wide receiver 1, is out again, and he's out for at least this week too. And because of the bye coming up, he's most likely not going to go to Madrid and play against Miami, which means he would have missed 7 games.
Yeah.
I mean, it's become a joke. We've lost 3 defensive end starters for the year.
I'm pretty sure there's a stat out there of how many games are missed by players, and you guys are certainly at the top of that list. And I have to look it up, but it's got to be like triple digits by now.
It's ridiculous. Even Debo missed 1 game.
Yeah,
right.
And he's not 100% either.
No,
even when he does play, he's not. In the game before he took off, you said he was like hobbled. You could just tell.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's definitely part of it.
And I think Tunsil is not 100% either from last week.
That's where he went out. Yeah.
So.
And during this game, I will say that secondary really, really bad. It was
awful.
So bad. There was one play where they made a joke of like 2 guys. I think JSN was like, "Hey, I'm open," but the other guy was also wide open. So
it's insane. So like I'm giving them their flowers with that, but it's also I mean, that's just how our defense is. Yeah. Our line's okay. Linebackers are but our secondary is fucking terrible. Yeah. It's absolutely garbage. These receivers, every week, it's the same story. Wide open. We've lost 4 in a row. This is our 3rd loss in a row by more than 20 points. So when we're thinking about this whole thing, because, you know, how bad we are, that's your 3rd loss in a row by more than 20 fucking points.
Yeah.
Your defense is obviously a problem.
Yep.
I don't expect much for the rest of the season. Looking at the schedule, I really don't know what games they could win. Miami, but you're going to Madrid, so it's kind of neutral. It's not, you know, you both have to travel there. I feel like that's neutral territory.
Yep.
6-hour flight versus just going down to Miami. The Giants maybe, but that's a division game. You have to play Dallas again. You have to play Philly twice. You have to play Denver on a Sunday night. Like they might end up just continuing to lose out.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough.
Right now they're sitting number 10.
Last year you had to carry the show, and this year I'm gonna. When there's one set of footprints, you carried me last year.
You know, here's the thing with that, because I've thought about this.
No, remember, life does not exist before the MOJO show came into being.
No, but I have to say this because I'm going to say it. I'm glad. Like I like watching Drake play. I like that whole draft class is balling out. Really, I mean, who's not playing that well?
Yep.
Penix is playing decent. Yep. Bo Nix is playing decent. Caleb's playing a lot better this season. So I do like that, but it's also it's a slap in the face if any Patriots fan, I'm not saying you, but it's a slap in the face if any Patriots fan is going to try to assimilate your 2 bad seasons in a row with some of these other franchises.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's business as usual for me outside of last year. You guys had 2 really bad seasons, and here we go again, 7-2. And it's like, yeah, that's me being salty. And I'm being salty against my fucking team that just never seem to get it together. I'm trying to be patient, though. Last year we balled out. But it was like, that was a fluke. We hadn't done that since 91. We haven't won more than 10 games since 91.
Yeah. Yeah, it was definitely 2 bad seasons in a row. Now, depending on who you talk to, they will probably extend, even with the playoff.
You won a Super Bowl how many years ago? No, but how many years ago did you win a Super Bowl?
Excuse me. 2018?
Yeah.
People will... excuse me.
All right, go ahead.
I'm just trying to...
I understand.
Lay it out there.
Go.
People will go back to 2019. They'll say, oh, it's been the last 5 years because 2019 was a weird year where Tom Brady had one foot out the door and everyone knew it, and it was just...
But you made the playoffs, though.
Oh, it was great. Whatever. I enjoyed myself.
No, I know. I'm not...
Yeah, they went to the playoffs.
They did make the playoffs.
They lost to Mike Vrabel and the Tennessee Titans.
Right.
And
so that's not a bad year.
And then...
If you're a Patriots fan, you think that was a bad year. It's like, look at the Jets.
I think it was more just like the pall that was over everyone with the Tom Brady stuff.
Right,
whatever.
But you made the playoffs.
But you know me, I don't have... I get
it.
I'm not...
I'm going to... Whoever you're speaking about, I'm going to...
I don't believe in sacred
refute
cows.
these reports.
I don't believe in sacred cows. So, and then those COVID year, which doesn't exist. But you guys actually... Did we both go 7-9, but you guys won your...
We won the division.
Yeah. We went 7-9 with the Cam Newton year, when he had like 3 touchdown passes all season long, or maybe like 5, but three of them were last week of the season.
Yeah.
Then we had the Mac Jones rookie year, which was a playoff. They went to the playoffs, got smoked.
Right.
But that second half of that year was not great. But hey, they went to the playoffs.
Right.
You can consider that a successful year. And then the wheels fell off with the Patricia hire. Although again, they won that last game of that year. They were in the playoffs, but they didn't. And then they went 4-13.
That's what I'm saying. I think the last 2 years, the 7-9 is like, all right, it wasn't a great season. But you're almost 500. You're like one win from 500.
Yeah, it was just...
But 4-13, those were bad. Those were legitimately bad seasons.
You were out of the playoff hunt by Thanksgiving, which is the worst of the worst. But we were in the playing meaningful football. But everyone knew in the back of their mind, like, this team fucking sucks.
Yeah.
So it's like, are you still enjoying yourself? I don't know. I guess I'd have to go back. Well,
I think the standard was just so high that, going to the playoffs and losing in the first round is like...
You watch Tom Brady, your girlfriend meets a new guy. And wow, they got married within a year. After you've been together for 20 years and never got married. Well, I guess you got married 5 times or 7 times, whatever the hell it was.
6.
Yeah. Yeah.
6. Well, who's counting? 6 went to 9. You averaged a Super Bowl appearance every other year for 20 years. But whatever.
Who is counting? And like I said, the world doesn't exist. As far as the MOJO show is concerned, we only have been...
I know, but again, this is the thing. Like, living in this area, and it's like, oh, yeah, we suck. And for 2 years.
Forget about it.
Oh, fucking 6 years ago, we won a Super Bowl. Oh, no.
Yeah, I mean, I can't imagine, but it comes to the organization. Like, you guys now have a good owner org and like front office org where it was just a complete shit show for how many years. So it will change. It's
during this basically the same run, within a couple year difference, the same run that you guys went on, that legendary fucking run, was about the same amount of time that we had Snyder, who was the fucking worst owner in sports.
And it's funny seeing people totally shitting on Kraft, like hardcore. Like they blame
what?
Well, a lot of people blame him for picking Bill over Tom, but Brady was out the door
wanted
anyway.
out.
Yeah. And like, oh, he's always getting involved. He did the Mayo thing, but he did the right thing. He admitted his mistake and got rid of him and got a new guy, and now he stepped out of the way. And people were like, one of the comments on Reddit was like, oh, I'm sick of seeing Kraft in these locker room videos. And I don't comment very often. I really don't.
Yeah.
I'm like, he owns the team, right? Like, he literally owns the team. He could be in the bathroom. He could be in the locker room. He could be in the who gives a shit? It's his fucking team. It's his stadium.
Well, for those Patriots fans that want to complain about Robert Kraft, I give you Dan Snyder. I give you Woody Johnson.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Like, would you rather have that?
Yep. Right.
He took you to, since he's owned the team, you've gone to 10 Super Bowls and won 6 of them.
Yeah, it's a lot of revisionist history with Belichick, too, of draft classes. But he had a heater of like 10, 15 years where he was drafting like money guys every freaking year. And
they would reform guys that didn't work. They're the rejects from other teams.
And then he got senile and older, and he blew it. And he wasn't, he didn't, and yes, Tom covered a lot of warts, but he still gave him, enough to run with.
But it's also like Brady could have easily retired in 2018, right?
Yeah.
Go out on top.
Yeah.
I mean, he played another 4 years.
Yep.
So, but from 2001 to 2018, that's a fucking hell of a run. A lot of quarterbacks don't play 17 years.
Right.
And you're complaining that they picked, they all kind of were done, really.
Yeah, especially at the time, mathematically. The only guys I can remember that played that well into their 40s were like Warren Moon.
Right.
And maybe Rich Gannon. But also my memory's a little weird. Like, go look back at, you were talking about guys looking old. John Elway was 37 years old when he won that second Super Bowl in a row. He looked like he was 47. So it was a different time.
Yeah.
It was a different time. Different sports medicine and stuff like that. It's just different.
Right.
It's just different.
It's a different game.
Yeah.
One thing that we can agree on.
Yeah. There we go with this one.
Is the Dallas Cowboys continuing to shit the bed.
Yeah.
Let's look at that stat line anyway, real quick.
And utter frauds.
Because 24 of 39, 250, 1 touchdown, 1 pick, sacked 5 times, QBR of 36.5, an overall rating of 77.9. Now, their defense is also absolutely fucking terrible. However, last week they put up 14 points. This week they put up 17 points. I mean, I think the Joe Milton touchdown excluded from last week.
Oh, sure, yeah.
You put up 14, and then you put up 17. Again, at home against Jacoby Brissett-led Cardinals.
Yep. Who looked better with Jacoby?
They honestly did.
Yep. He's actually starting again. They said it's like a combination of benching Kyler and letting him heal.
Yeah, no, he's done.
He'll be on the Jets next year.
He's 100%. He's done. He's done. It's absolutely comical because now the Cowboys are 3-5-1. Take the 1 away. You're basically 3-6, just like us. And they kicked the shit out of us, and they were all fucking gloating about it 2 weeks ago. And then what happened? Who'd they lose to last week? Denver.
Yeah.
They got the shit kicked out of them by Denver, and then Arizona. No offense, goes in, beats you at home where they usually play better
With a backup quarterback.
with a backup quarterback, and you only put up 17 points.
Yep.
Gotta love it.
I do love it. What I don't love is that I couldn't watch this game because, as you know, I have YouTube TV, and Disney pulled all of its channels from YouTube TV. So ABC, all the ESPN channels, and Disney channels, whatever. So they're in a bit of a dispute right now.
Oh no!
So people are not happy because it happened for college football on Friday.
Yikes.
But ESPN did air the whatever game they had, SEC game, on their app for free, and people were wondering if they're going to do the same thing with Monday Night Football because the NFL might step in and be like, "What the f? 10 million people, whatever, can't watch our Monday Night Football." So I could not watch last night.
Well, you missed the Cowgirls shitting the bed again.
Last year they had it on the ESPN Fantasy app, but not this year. So
Well, what's the excuse now? Because their excuse was the defense sucks, which it does. What's the excuse for the offense the last 2 weeks over there in Dallas? I don't hear anything. The MVP chants are gone now, all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Right? Yep. I'm not hearing any excuses now.
Yeah.
You got CD healthy. You got Pickens. You got Dak. What's the excuse now?
It's just for me, it's similar to, like you say, the eye test. And when I watch Dak play, I just don't, and that was kind of what I was getting at a few weeks ago, is I just don't see it anymore. You can beat up on crappy teams and all that fun stuff. And there's garbage time and you're throwing 4 touchdowns, this and that, blah, blah, blah. But you know it when you see it. You know it when you see it. And I sees it.
I mean, we're in the halfway point, and you're 3-5-1, and you've played. And their defense is terrible, but your offense has also played terrible since they played us, and our defense is fucking terrible. So Dallas lighting us up doesn't tell me anything.
Yeah, nothing impressive.
Seattle, who's they're better, but Seattle kicked the shit out of us.
Yeah,
that's not a good measure because you beat up on our shitty defense. Doesn't tell me that you're a good offense necessarily.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. And then you go up against these other two teams, and they got blasted last week, and you lost by fucking double digits to Arizona? Sorry.
Sorry about it.
I don't
We tried to tell you. We did try to tell you.
Clip that. Put it on the top. Put it on the Tiki Talks. Let's hear everybody. Let's hear the excuses for Dallas the last 2 weeks and their offense. What's the excuse now?
Yeah.
CD's healthy.
We'll hear something.
I don't know. I'm curious.
Yeah, we'll see.
Because those MVP chants kind of went away.
Yeah.
In the last few weeks in Dallas. So. I don't know. Bye week teams this week. The Browns, Jets, Eagles, and Buccaneers. Boop. Shall we go to the Fantasy Corner?
We shall. In my keeper league, I had the lowest points scored this week. Last week, I had the second highest and lost.
Did you start Jaden?
This week, I did not start Jaden.
Ah.
I thought I did. I must have messed up, and I thought I did, but it was really a 6-point difference, so it wouldn't have really mattered. I must have, I don't know what I was doing. I effed up, but I had Booty, who got 0 points. DK Metcalf had less than 2. My kicker got 2 points. My defense got 3. It was not a good week for me at all. It was bad. Like I said, I went from second highest to the lowest. I guess it would have mattered if I played him. I know it wouldn't have. Not to get the lowest points, I should have said. So, yeah, that was bad. Real bad. Real bad. And then in Cheese's league, I lost again to Cheese.
In the OG league, I lost. Again, I'm sitting at 2-7. It's not looking good for me this year. Josh Allen played really well for me. I had to make some moves. I had to pick up DK from the Titans, which got me 1.5 points. It's over. The death shrouds are done. As far as the Boof Troop, I squeaked out a win somehow because CD at least had 7 catches for 85 yards, which I needed that Monday night to beat your wife. Mm-hmm. And I did, and I was on a pretty bad losing streak too, so I needed that one. So 3-6. Very slim chance I can even make the playoffs. I put Lamar back in as the starter. Honestly, I should have played Josh Allen. He scored 715 points. Didn't matter. But I got to make some roster moves because we're getting in the thick of things. I need to go on a run to try to make the playoffs. And I got McLaurin. I got Booty. I got Hampton sitting there not playing. Pearsall, Godwin. So I got to figure something out here.
The only thing I will say about Cheese's league is that I did score the second most points and lost. So
wow,
I would have beaten everyone but Cheese, who scored 2,000, which is a lot. He had Darnold, who beat the crap out of me. He must have heard
Quaker Rose.
Yeah, he heard all the shit I was talking, so he decided to layeth the smacketh down on me. Brock Bowers too. Yeah,
man. So
that was the problem.
Yeah,
I don't think there was much I could have done because I lost by 300. So he really took me to the woodshed.
Damn.
But the sleeper on my keeper league is the big one because I blew it. And if I played Daniels, I think I would not have had the lowest score, but I still would have lost, so it's really not a big deal.
I'm probably going to miss the playoffs in both leagues.
It's going to come down to the wire. Like the fact that my team scored 140 last week makes me feel good, but now Booty's hurt. Now I got to make some moves, and I fucked up my keeper. I kept Charbonnet hoping Walker would get hurt, and I didn't keep Sutton from the Broncos. I was like, I could just draft him, and then I just did.
Yeah,
I don't know what I was thinking. I just didn't do it. It was a bad decision. Bad decision.
I hear you. I definitely got to make some moves in the Cheese League to try to make a fucking run here.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's your Fantasy Corner. I can't bear to ask this question and hear a no for the third week in a row.
Mm-hmm.
But do you have a hot take?
I do.
Thank God, because I did one 2 weeks ago. You did one. We can't keep covering for you. We got nobody left.
The problem is you're not going to like it.
But is it from Jessica?
It is from Jessica.
Okay, all right.
Straight from the horse's mouth.
Better than you and I.
Not even a text message. She said it to me as I was leaving the house.
Okay, let's hear it.
She said Jaden Daniels needs to put some weight on, or he's going to be the next RG3.
I know. It's like it's not even just that. I think Redskins fans, Washington fans, they immediately go that route.
Sure.
And it's like, I mean, I get it, but it's like, it's
an easy
so
comparison
not
to
the
make.
same.
It is not the same. That's what I said.
It's so not the same.
I did say. I was like, I don't know if you were, I don't know. I can't remember if I said it to her, but I will say it to her. I'm going to wake her up when I get home and be like, I got to say something. If you were there and we were watching that RG3 game when he went back out there, you would know it's not the same thing.
It was a matter of time. As soon as the ball was fumbled, and it was like, yep, that's done.
I've never felt so bad. And he carried me in one of my fantasy leagues that year to like the championship.
I will say his rookie year and Jaden's rookie season have been the two most fun seasons to watch as a Washington fan, because we went 10-6 and we went 12-5.
Right.
However, they are completely different quarterbacks. I do understand the size thing.
He does need to bulk up.
I do understand that. He does have, I mean, that was the knot coming out too. Mm-hmm. He has a thinner frame.
Week 1, he ran it 11 times. Bro. Not even running backs run it that much anymore.
Jaden?
Yeah.
I think the problem is he's got nobody to throw to.
Yeah.
You lost even your good check down, Eckler.
Yeah, it's
gone for the season. Fucking Noah Brown has barely played. Terry's barely fucking played. Mm-hmm. So obviously he's running to try to create plays, and he's got nobody to throw to. He's eventually going to get hurt. I mean, the thing is, it's like I get the whole injury thing, but so many other guys on our team are also fucking injured. Again, it was a bad injury.
Yeah.
But it was a freak play. It could have happened in the first quarter. Yeah.
Yep.
But I get it.
Yep.
I mean, listen.
You wanted a hot take.
No, I'll take it. I know. I don't think he's going to be RG3. I think he's going to be okay.
He'll be fine.
I think we just need to get the rest of our team healthy and do something with that defense.
And he played every game last year, right? Did he miss any time last year? Maybe one game?
No, and he played with like broken ribs or like bruised ribs last year.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he's actually fairly durable. It's just the problem is we have fucking nobody. And honestly, our offensive line has not played as well as they did last year.
Right, yeah.
And Cosme just came back.
Mm-hmm.
So Cosme was out all season up until last week. So anyway, whatever.
I have no idea. Nice.
Let's make some picks.
Let's make some picks. Last week, as I mentioned, I finished 9-5. I believe you said you finished 8-6.
Yep.
My total right now is 89, 45, and 1.
Yeah, you got me by a game. Let me update this now.
I was 2 games behind you. I am now, I think, 1 game behind you.
No, I'm 88, 46, and 1.
Oh, I took the lead?
I guess.
Shit. I'm awesome. I thought I was behind you by 2 games.
When I went back and recounted, I was 80, 40, and 1.
Okay. Okay. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, then.
I'll blame the Colts for that one, actually.
Yeah, you should. That's good. That Steelers one, I even said, I was like, I got a feeling. I don't know what I was feeling, but I felt it.
I know. Well, that's why I think partially why I said if they win this game, I'll consider it to be legit.
Yep.
And they're not, so fuck them. I hate them forever.
All right, we are on to NFL Week 10. Oh, my God.
Double digits.
Double digits. We're in the month of November. How was your Halloween?
It was good. Did I send you a picture?
Nope.
Oh.
Did I send you a picture?
No.
Oh, shit. Okay. I'll do that tomorrow. Did your costume come in?
It did. That was the picture, because I didn't have the picture of the kids or anything. I had a picture of me and Mel, so I was going to send it to you. I thought he did. And then I was expecting to also see the entire Mario.
Oh, yeah. I got it.
Luigi party.
Yeah, someone at work was like, oh, did you kids go up for Halloween? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, oh, send pictures. I'm like, okay. And like 6 hours later, they're like, I didn't send pictures. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. I'll send them right now.
I did mentally.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, spooky season is over. Christmas
Spooky
season.
Susan.
Spooky season is over. Halloween, Christmas season is upon us. Alrighty. Thursday, November
This is like when
6th.
I was watching the Redskins game. I'm too tired for this shit.
Thursday, November 6th. On Prime Video at 8:15 p.m., we have the 2-6 Las Vegas Raiders traveling to the 7-2 Denver Broncos. The Denver Broncos are 8.5-point favorites.
You just gonna keep talking over me?
What are you laughing over me?
Because honestly, at that point,
I got a
it's
show to do here.
It reminds me of like when it would be like the three of us with Dan Rock, and he would just be like, "Just let him go. He's just gonna laugh for fucking minutes."
Well, back then I wasn't doing a show. Now I have a show.
I'm sorry.
We have
It
sponsors.
was just so. It was funny. My allergies are also acting up, so
I'm also very tired.
I'm tired. All right, sorry. What was that again? What was that game?
Oh my God!
Just say it quick.
2-6 Raiders traveling to the 7-2 Broncos.
All right, I'll take the Broncos.
Broncos are 8.5-point favorites. I will also take the Broncos.
I'll take the Broncos.
All right.
And I'll take them to cover.
Oh wow.
Yeah, fuck them.
Joe's money pick. Moving on to we got the international games are back. We got Berlin Sunday, November 9th at 9:30 a.m. on NFL Network and NFL Plus. We have the 3-5 Falcons traveling to the 7-2 Indianapolis Colts.
Man.
I know. I'm gonna do it.
Man.
I'm gonna take the Falcons.
Man.
Yeah. They are Jekyll and Hyde.
I know.
But they have a really good pass defense. I do know that. And Daniel Jones, some chinks.
But you know what, though? That's the problem, is that now I'm thinking what you said earlier. I'm thinking if Jonathan Taylor doesn't go, they don't go.
Right. Mm-hmm. I'm taking the Falcons. International game.
I know. I think that's what's really fucking me up. If Indy was at home,
yeah,
I might take the Falcons too. Yeah, wow. I know. Well, Indy fucked me this week, so
that's true. And the Colts, I don't even know, that's 6.5-point favorites, so that'd be a fun one. All right. Moving on, 1:00 on Fox, we have the 2-7 Giants traveling to the 5-3 Bears. The Bears are 3.5-point favorites.
Yeah, I think their defense is a little sus, giving up all those points to the Bengals. But I will take the Bears because they definitely have the firepower on offense to beat the Giants.
I will also take the Bears. I think the Giants are toast with Neighbors, Cam. The dart is giving them a punch, but they're still not. Yeah. They're done. They're done.
Yeah, Dayball.
Buried. Yep, he's done.
That's the other thing we got to talk about at some point is what are the coaching vacancies going to be?
Yeah, we got McDaniel, probably Dable. The Titans, that's 3 already.
Yeah.
There's going to be a surprise. If Raheem Morris, if they continue this, he might be gone too. So that's 4.
Yep. Well, they just hired him, 2 years ago? Last year?
Yep. Yeah, because they didn't hire Belichick.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Yep.
Maybe as we go through this list, we'll find more. 1:00 on CBS, we have the 6-2 Bills traveling to the 2-7 Dolphins. Oh, the Bills are 9.5-point favorites. It just gets worse and worse for the Dolphins. I will take the Bills.
Yeah, I'm going to take the Bills. That's an easy one.
Yep. 1:00 on Fox, we have the 3-5 Ravens traveling to the 4-4 Vikings. The Vikings are 4.5-point favorites. This is an interesting one. Yeah, at home.
I'm going to take the Ravens on the road, actually.
I will also take the Ravens, but they're my Super Bowl pick, so they have to win. J.J. McCarthy had a really good game last week. Hopefully he can keep it going.
I'm surprised at that spread.
I am too. Wait, did I say
Baltimore? I mean, they did beat Detroit, so I get it, but...
Yeah. What are the Sharps now?
I thought it would be maybe closer or
1.5
towards
or something. Yeah.
The Ravens?
I guess I didn't have a lot of... Well, I said Ravens are 4.5, right? Yeah, maybe they still have some respect for the Vikings, I guess.
Oh, I thought you said the Vikings were 4.5.
Did I? I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. I'm very tired.
That makes sense then. All right.
Spooky Susan.
Well, I'm going to take the favorite then, not the underdog. I thought I was taking the underdog there.
Whoops. Alrighty. 1:00 on CBS. We have the 2-6 Browns traveling to the 1-7 Jets. The Browns are 2.5-point favorites. We have a good old fashioned poop bowl.
Yeah.
The Jets just traded the farm. They were big sellers at the trade deadline. I'll take the Browns.
Yeah, I'm going to take the Browns too. I really thought about that because I looked at the schedule earlier. I thought about that. Jets being at home, coming off a bye, but you did kind of get rid of your two of your guys.
Yeah, your edge and your cornerback.
Yeah, so I'm assuming you guys are ready. And they also didn't name a starter, I don't think. So, at least, although this is going to be fucking awful. Or is this going to be one of those games that's like a shootout and you didn't expect it?
Yeah. I do think Browns fans will take over that stadium.
But are they going to still play the kid, Gabriel?
I guess, yeah. At this point, I don't know why they're not
playing
Shadua.
Both offenses ain't doing
Just
shit.
play Shadua. Yeah, I don't know. 1 o'clock on CBS. We have the 7-2 Patriots traveling to the 6-2 Buccaneers. The Buccaneers are 2.5-point favorites.
They don't have Evans.
No. I think Godwin will be back.
I think they have Godwin and
Mbuka.
Yep. I'm going to take the Tampa Bakers because they're coming off a bye and they're at home.
Mm-hmm. Not a bad choice.
However, I expect this to be like a 27-24 game.
Yeah.
I feel like if Evans was healthy, it'd be a different. Maybe I'd even be more confident in that.
Mm-hmm.
Not overly confident, but this is also a good test for New England because you guys have been playing.
Yeah, not since the Bills game. Baker did not look very good in his last game, but they've had the bye week to reassess, and they had the bye week, and they're at home. But I'll still take my boys in blue, I guess in white in this case, the Patriots, to show that they're the real deal, or help show they're the real deal because they beat the Bills. But also, who are you beating anymore in the NFL? Because like if it's not the Bills, Eagles, Lions, then who there's not that many top dogs.
I mean,
so.
I expect this to be a close game. I do.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't be surprised either way. I'm going off of the fresh bye in the home. So
not a bad choice. But I will take the Patriots. Alrighty. Oh, the big news about this game is we actually have Jim Nantz and Tony Romo on the call. We haven't had the top CBS team. I don't even know last time.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Like we haven't had them since like 2021 or something crazy. 1 o'clock on Fox. We have the 1-8 Saints traveling to the 5-4 Panthers. Panthers are 5.5-point favorites. Yeah. I'll take the Panthers.
Yeah, Panthers. What are we talking about? The
Yeah.
Saints are fucking.
Yeah, the rookie.
They're marching to that number one pick.
They sure are. And the Panthers are playing pretty. I mean, they're over 500, man. And I like Bryce Young, so I'm rooting for his success.
Yeah. Agreed. And Doodle Doddle's having a good season.
That is true. Another week, another game where the Texans are favored, where they probably shouldn't be.
What?
But we have the 5-3 Jaguars traveling to the 3-5 Texans.
Well, Stroud also had a concussion last week.
He did.
So you're gonna have Davis Mills as favorite in this game?
That seems weird to me. But
and Jacksonville just picked up Jacoby Myers.
That's true. The Texans were favored in that game and lost. So I am going to take the Jaguars.
I am too, and these are two teams that always fuck me if I pick them. But Stroud definitely got a concussion. I don't know if he's playing, and they just got Jacoby Myers. Mm-hmm. Although Travis Hunter's out, but
that's true.
You did get Jacoby Myers, so I'll take the Jags.
I like me some Jacoby. 4 o'clock on CBS, we have the 3-5 Cardinals traveling to the 6-2 Seattle Seahawks. The Seattle Seahawks are 6.5-point favorites. I think that game last night has propelled the Seahawks up my power rankings quite a bit, and I will take them to win this game.
Yeah, I'm glad the Cardinals beat the Cowgirls, but I don't think you're going to beat the Seahawks at home.
Mm-hmm. This NFC West race is really heating up because at 4:25, we have the 6-2 Rams traveling to the 6-3 49ers. The Rams are 3.5-point favorites.
I'll take the man.
49ers always have the Rams number, I feel like.
Which makes me want to take the Rams.
Yeah.
I'll take the Rams.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
I'll take the 49ers just to be a little different. All right. 4:25 on Fox. We have the 5-3 Lions traveling to the 3-6 Commanders. The Lions are 8.5-point favorites. This is a divisional game rematch from the playoffs, minus a lot of players.
Even though I picked the Bucs to beat New England,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to pick us to beat the Lions. And really, it's like with New England loses and we win, if that ever happens, like the gap on my bet so far is just widening every week.
Yeah.
Now it's 4 games behind.
Yeah, you're in trouble.
And I'm not, even if you lose, I'm not gaining any ground because the Lions are going to win this fucking game easily.
They might put a 50 burger up.
Easily.
They might.
Our defense is
that bad.
Fucking garbage.
Yeah.
So you'll see me at some point next year in a Patriots cheerleading uniform. So
might have to do it on this here show.
Good thing she don't listen because she would fucking make me do it on the show.
I'll have to ask her.
I'll kill you both. So.
Wow. This is going on.
That's a threat.
If I wind up in a ditch somewhere, you all heard it here first. This episode,
but it's only if she makes me do it on the show.
If
you tell her to make me do it on the show.
I'm surprised she hasn't thought of it herself. And if she does think of it, it wasn't me. You can't prove it.
She hasn't even thought about it yet. So
yeah, I mean, you still have to lose a bit.
Although she only has until the start of next season, so she would have to do it.
One of our off-season shows.
Yeah, and we don't. I couldn't even tell her honestly when we would record those.
Those are kind of ad hoc. Yeah, right. I gotcha. All right. It can't be week 1, right?
Nope. I told her she has until the beginning of next season.
Like kickoff, like Thursday kickoff.
No, I would say like preseason. I mean, honestly, the new season starts in March. But I'm obviously I'm giving her the window to.
I would. You should.
I'd say before the first preseason game
or like training camp or something.
I know. I mean, I could be a total dickhead and say March, but I'm not. The first preseason game. No. You have until
that makes sense. Okay, that's fair.
Which is really like, I already fucking lost the bet. She could do it now, really, because there's no way I'm winning this bet this year.
Yeah.
So you have between now and like the end of July next year. You have plenty of time.
Plenty of time.
Pick a day. Pick a day.
Pick. Moving on. 8:20 p.m. NBC Peacock Sunday Night Football. This will actually be a pretty good game. We have the 5-3 Pittsburgh Steelers traveling to the 6-3. I almost said San Diego. Los Angeles Chargers. The Chargers are 2.5-point favorites.
I go ahead. Sorry.
No, you go ahead.
I think the Joe Alt injury is going to play a factor in the rest of their season, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I don't think the Steelers are great, but I think their defense is good enough. I think this is a low-scoring game, maybe like 20-17 or something. I think the Steelers win this one.
Yeah, I'm not happy about it, but I'm going to take the Steelers. I think the Chargers are absolutely screwed. I do think that, they're just screwed. They're screwed. Taking the Steelers. Trying to think. The Chiefs are now in 3rd place in that division, which is crazy to think about. But it's going to be the Broncos to lose at this point.
Yep.
And then Monday Night, or another good one. I hope I can watch this game. Monday, November 10th at 8:15 p.m. on ABC and ESPN. We have the 6-2 Eagles traveling to the 5-2-1 Packers. Packers are 2.5-point favorites.
Wow.
Which is an interesting. Oh, actually, no, I'm so sorry. The last game, Steelers are my money pick, by the way, to cover that.
Yeah. All right, yeah, I kind of fumbled that, too.
Yeah, no, that was my bad. Might be. Oh.
Sorry. Well, it was supposed to be just a money pick.
I was thinking, oh, that's good. And then I never actually said it. So they'll cover that 2.5. I have them to win. You could probably go with the money line. I think that's pretty safe, but I'll just say they'll cover that 2.5.
I think it's because I wasn't looking at ESPN at the same time as you.
Right.
For this.
Are you looking at a different app?
No, I was just literally on my notes listening to.
Oh,
the
gotcha.
And I should probably open ESPN next time. But you know what? I'll make a joker pick. I will say that the Eagles will go and win this game.
Interesting.
Coming off a bye. The Packers did not look good.
No.
This past week.
I'm going to pick the Packers because they play up to their competition, like when they play the Steelers and annihilate them, and then play down to their competition where they lose to the likes of the Browns and now the Panthers.
What do the Packers have?
They did just
Eagles
lose.
Don't have.
I will say they did just lose Tucker Kraft, who was playing phenomenal.
That's a big loss.
That is a huge loss. So that hurts them bad.
That's a bad. Yeah, that's a big loss. He was playing good this year.
Yeah. But I'm gonna take the Packers. We'll see what happens.
I'll take the Eagles.
I'm
not happy about it.
No, we have a good couple of good separation there. The worst part about the NFL season so far is that the Eagles are going to break my favorite streak in the world, but we'll get there when we get there.
It's true. Outside of how we played, what would you think about the uniforms?
Oh, they look great.
Right?
Look so great. Loved them.
So much better.
It's
outside of the W, but
it was pleasing to my eyes. Like right now, you're very pleasing to my eyes. Very pleasing.
I mean, honestly, I like the red throwbacks.
Thank you. Let's throw in compliments.
I mean, look,
it's great. Look at us.
We did talk about this. Yeah. Your throwback, my throwback. Yep. But I mean,
I'm sad that it's a throwback. It's so freaking nice.
But I think that they play like absolute shit, but they're playing 2 more games in it that they'll play like shit. Everybody loves it. All the fans love it. Yeah. It's the helmet with the stripes on the side, our actual colors. Yeah, I think even the players like it better. They will move back to this.
Yep. Good.
If I know Josh Harris, like I think I do.
Yeah.
This will be the permanent.
I agree. This week's bye-week teams, the Bengals, the Cowboys, the Titans, and the Chiefs.
Bam. All right, so those are your Week 10 picks. Shall we make our way?
We shall. I'm missing someone on this 10, and I can't figure out who it is, and it's going to bother me.
Do you need a minute?
No, I do. I'm good.
The MOJO Show Power Rankings.
All right, number 10, what do you got?
I have the Green Bay Packers. I had the Chargers here last week, and they did win, but I think the loss of Joel is going to doom them for the rest of the season. So they have bumped down to 11, which is not 11. It's not a top 11. Top 10. Packers are done.
I really had a tough time with this list versus in weeks past. Number 10, I have the Rams. I think they're gonna win this game against the Niners. I don't really know. I like them, but I don't know how confident I am in them. Mm-hmm. But I put them at number 10 for now.
Number 9, I got the Rams. I think they're better than the 49ers. I think they'll beat I picked the 49ers because they have their number. They just had their number the last 2 years. I don't know what it is. So we'll see what happens with the power rankings next week after that game. But the NFC West is going to be really interesting. And it's been really interesting the last couple of years. Those 3 teams all beat up on each other.
True that. Number 9, I have the Denver Broncos. 7-2, the best record in the league, shared with a couple other teams. However, they are playing with fire. Mm-hmm. They could easily have been 5-whatever or 4-3 or something. You know what I mean? Like they're playing with fire. They barely won this week. The Giants almost beat them. I know they're winning these games. I'm just saying. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Number 9.
I said I have the Chargers at 11, but it's probably the Broncos thinking, through it now that I'm mentioning it. But anyway, number 8, I have, it's all that same division anyway. Number 8, I have the Chiefs, who have fallen a couple of rankings after another loss. It's tricky because they're better than 5-4, but you are what your record says you are. So I have them at number 8.
That's fair. Number 8, I have the Daniel Jones-led Indianapolis Colts. They barely lost, but they played like shit. They're still 7-2. I know I picked Atlanta. It's a fluky 7-2 based on what I just saw last week. So I don't know. If they go out and beat Atlanta, maybe they move back up. Not really sure. Honestly, I should have probably put Denver ahead of Indy, but it is what it is.
Yeah. Number 7, I have the Seattle Seahawks. As much as it pains me to get Darnold this high, he's really shown out, and they impressed me in that game. They looked really good, and JSN is playing insane. Their defense is fast and getting to the ball. So I have them at number 7. Ditto.
Number 7, I have the Seattle Seahawks. Obviously, our defense is not good, but they still torched our asses, and they were up 28-0 pretty quickly. So they're looking pretty good. I expect them to get another win this week.
Yep. Number 6, I have the Colts, but honestly, you could probably flip-flop the 2 of them. I had a feeling about the Steelers this week. I think the Colts, they're playing with fire with one Mr. Daniel Jones. Or if teams realize, hey, we just stacked the box and asked, Jonathan Taylor can't beat us, and they ask Daniel Jones to, they might be in some trouble. I don't want to see them free fall, but hey, they're in it to win it because they just traded for Sauce Gardner. So I got them at number 6.
Preach. Number 6, I have the Detroit Lions. I know they lost a divisional game. I expect them 100% to bounce back against Washington this week. I still have faith in them that they're one of the better teams, but they dropped a little bit in my rankings here because of that loss.
Mm-hmm. Number 5, I have the New England Patriots. They're 7-2. You can only beat who's in front of you. They have beaten the Bills. Next week will be really interesting to see what happens. But Drake May continues to play at an MVP level. He's now number 2 in the betting odds behind Josh Allen. He has leapfrogged Mahomes. As mentioned, Taylor had not a great game, so he dropped in his ranking. So if they keep playing at this level, if they beat the Bucs, they might be in the top 3 next week. It's my list. I'll do whatever I want. Preach.
Number 5, I have the New England Patriots. They have slowly continued to move up my rankings again. You can only beat who's in front of you. I can't really say anything. They're, for the most part, torching teams. Their offense looks pretty good under Mr. Drake May. He's spreading the ball out. A couple mistakes, but, they're still getting the wins. They're 7-2. Number 5.
Yeah, Lions at number 4 for me. Like you just mentioned, they lost. They dropped a teensy bit. This top 5 could look a lot different next week, depending on what shakes out. So I think their offense is still on fire. They seem to just drop these silly games every once in a while, but I think they'll be fine.
Number 4, I have the Tampa Bakers. The bye week probably helped us a little bit. A lot of other teams that I had up, they lost, so they kind of just got to sit around the top of my list.
Yeah. Number 3 for me, the Bucs. They had the bye week, so they got to heal a little bit. I just love me some Baker. There really was no reason for me to move them up or down. So Bucs at 3.
Number 3, I have the Philadelphia Eagles. Again, bye week. I expect them to go in and beat the Packers. They are going to win the NFC East. There's still that weird drama with the coach. I'm hearing that the players don't really love the coach still, and the A.J. Brown, and you're going to win the division and fucking go into the Super Bowl anyway. Number 3.
Number 2, I got the Eagles. They had the nice bye week, which was probably a good reset for them, just like the Bucs. I do think they're going to drop this week because I think the Packers are going to take care of business. But for now, they're number 2.
Number 2, oddly enough, I have the Kansas City Chiefs, which is weird because they just lost and they're 5-4 or 4-5. It's the shit that I think is coming is the problem here. And it was a close game. They didn't really play well in this. And I don't know. I still think that they could beat the majority of the teams, even with their record. I think it's a slow build, unfortunately. Mm-hmm. They don't look as great as last year. But this is the fucking Andy Reid, Mahomes, Kelsey show. We know how this goes. So I have the Chiefs at number 2.
Yeah, the only reason I have Chiefs all the way down to 8 is because, like I said, the record is what it is. And the team that beat them is my number 1, the Bills. Even though they're second in the division and we beat them, when they get hot and Josh Allen is taking over games, you'll know why they're number 1 because they got it. And if that defense figures it out like it looks like they did against the Chiefs, look out.
Number 1, Buffalo Bills. They moved up. I had Kansas City up there last week. I picked them to win to try to do some reverse psychology and try to change the future of the playoffs with Buffalo and Kansas City potentially. But honestly, they don't win that division. That whole thing could get really funky over there.
That's true.
Josh Allen looks just fantastic like he did last season. Now I think the Bills are the team to beat. But you guys did beat them, so I don't know.
Oh, yeah, so we're the team to beat.
How does NFL math work? Anyway, that's our top 10.
The MOJO Show Power Rankings.
Bam. All right, well, week 10 is in the books.
Yes, sir.
My good man. Wow.
Let's go.
We're right on schedule.
I know.
Every time.
Last week was so short, though. This week was a little
That's
bit
because there
longer.
was 6 teams on bye because it's like 2, 4, 6, 2, whatever. Anyway, check us out on the socials.
Yep.
Check us out on the YouTube Shorts.
Like, comment, share, subscribe.
Yeah, like it, comment. We're getting some comments. We got to comment back. We got to be better about commenting back to people.
And I like to talk about them as we talk through. But the one thing though is like people will sometimes comment on old shorts from like way back when. I'm like, that was like 3 weeks ago, bro. It's like that is like ancient history by this point.
I know, it's true. I mean, you're going to call us out on the Lions shit.
Yeah.
And then 3 weeks go by and they look better. I mean, what do you want
They're
me
also
to do?
4 my power rankings. So
Yeah, right. I mean, fuck off. But keep commenting anyway. We've got to be better about responding. We will.
Yep.
Until next week.
Bye.